Hey guys, and welcome back to the briefing room. It's been a little bit since I made a pre-made video like this, so bear with me. I've been watching the coverage of E3 the past few days, and while watching it, my mind's kind of going, analyzing what's, the games coming out and how the press conferences were handled, which overwhelmingly was not well. But while watching them, I also started thinking about Robotech, as I do. I mean, I'm a fan. I talk about Robotech for my YouTube channel. It only makes sense for me to kind of apply things to Robotech. So this is kind of like kind of update, kind of not update, just kind of my thoughts and so forth. But in case you haven't been reading my posts on my website, I recently did a podcast with ROBOTECH Espanol, which was super fun. And I'll leave a link to the website so you can listen to their podcasts if you so choose. It is in Spanish. He was translating for me, so I had that going for me. The guy's name is Juan. He's pretty cool. So if you don't speak Spanish, it's probably not for you. Yeah, I'll leave the link down below so anyone else can check it out, whatever. But, he kind of, through the podcast, I kind of changed my thinking about this whole Harmony Gold, this Harmony Gold thing, because I was always like, they've always updated, renewed their licenses. It's never been an issue before. But like he brought up, it is a new regime at Tatsunoko. It's not the same people they've been renewing with. And there does seem to be a bit of a disconnect between the two companies. So, my mind's been working and so forth, and kind of thinking, kind of having that, I want to say it's March 2021 date kind of rolling in the back of my mind. And especially while I was watching E3, Sony's been much more active in trying to get Robotech out there than Harmony Gold has the past few years. Before Sony picked up Harmony Gold, the only shirts that were available were like the really generic polos and t-shirts with just like the logo of 3 different sagas. They had some mugs, but there wasn't a wide variety of products. It was just kind of a couple knickknacks here and there, and then the toys. The toys were the big thing. And even at, I want to say it was MomoCon. I'll have to look it up. Where I talked about previously with the whole live-action movie thing. Harmony Gold said that they were going to be doing, that they were getting more products out there at the behest of Sony. They said Sony wanted them to get the brand out there. They wanted the name to be out there. Which, again, says that Sony wants to do something with Robotech a lot more than Harmony Gold seems to want to do. So Sony helped them get all the licenses. That's why they got the arcade, what's it called? The arcade box thing with the original Game Boy, the Macross Saga. There it is. That's why they got that out there. That's why they have those skate decks. That's why they have the muscle figurines. That's why they have the statues now. This is another new addition, the Dancing Minmay, a Bluetooth speaker. That's why they got all those extra things. is because Sony wanted more product out there. And you would think it's just to sell the movie. But, again, if Harmony Gold doesn't show that Robotech is valuable before 2021, there's no chance for them to get the license. But with all these extra products, you know, the Robotech name is getting more value to it. I've seen people, I know people on PlayStation that have told me they keep saying they're tired of me talking about Robotech, then they go home, get on their PS4, and they'll see an advertisement for Robotech on Crackle, you know, because Crackle is owned by Sony, and so forth, and I kind of find that funny. But it's... they're trying to get the name out there, and you would think it's just, you know, they have the live action movie coming out, they want to build more, they want to make it a franchise, which I would love. I would love that. But they're kind of trying to get the name out there. Now, if we are going to get a game, which again, Sony seems to want there to be a lot of Robotech products out there. So there could be a game coming out too. They just haven't announced it yet. But if there is a game that they're working on, they have to have already started working on it by now for them to get it out before 2021. Because Sony for sure doesn't want to run into the same situation as that Deadpool situation where the video game came out like a month or two before their license expired, and then their license expired, so the game had to be pulled, so only a few units sold. Sony doesn't want to be in that situation. So they would have had to have already, if we're going to get a Robotech video game, which again, I don't know, I'm just assuming because of Sony's pursuit to get the name out there, they would have had to have already started working on it. So, I would think if we don't hear anything, if there's no announcement whatsoever next year, we're probably not getting a video game until after the license renews, or not at all if the license expires. But like I said, watching E3 and going through all this, I'm just kind of thinking about that. I'm like, they have, if they are making a video game at all, it's in their works right now. It's got to be. It takes a very long time to make a video game, and they've got to already started working on it. So that's kind of what's been running through my mind the last few days while I've been watching E3. So what do you think? Let me know down below. Do you think that they could be working on a video game? Do you think that since it is Sony that wants the product out there, do you think it'll be a PS4 exclusive? What kind of video game would you want? We've gotten one in the Macross and the new generation. Would you want one in the Masters, or would you want one in Macross again, or a new generation again? Just let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys next time.